Sunday! What's going on, guys? Cole aka Proximitty here, bringing a brand new video today. We are back with another episode of the Sunday Live Com, a series where I make a video every Sunday, basically just answering a couple community questions and talking about them and having some fun. Today I'm going to be playing a little Warzone Assault. Just felt right. That's what we're going to be running. I don't know. I don't really have a set thing that I play every time. I kind of just do whatever I want, so... yeah, I have a couple community questions from previous episodes. As mentioned, last episode that I didn't take any questions actually last episode because I had to take a little bit of like a couple week break for this, but now we are back. These questions were submitted on episode 3. Episode 4, I answered only one question, and it was a really long and like personal video. And then, yeah, so these are older questions, so if you submitted a question back in episode 3, you might see it answered here. I have 2 questions today, and if you have a question, make sure you submit it, so maybe I'll do it again in the future. But yeah, my first question comes from, hold on, let me see if I can't kill this kid. Reading at the same time as live calming is a nightmare, because I can't, you know, I gotta stay alive while I'm reading. All right, here we go. Adam Jacobson, nope, not yet. Not yet. Adam Jacobson, congratulations. I will be answering your question. Okay, here we go. Adam Jacobson. Big fan, my question is slightly involved. I play about 75% ranked arena, but I've really dropped off because I feel fatigued from the same game types and maps over and over. As someone who is better / more experienced than me, do you see King of the Hill, Oddball, Extraction, etc. in ranked play? Do you want to see? Excuse me. I just feel that all the time and money and effort being put into the weapon tuning might be used to actual content instead, and content that pros and competitive casuals can enjoy and extend the life of the game. Fantastic question. I love this question. It's the reason I picked it. I 100% think, yes, new game types would be brilliant for the game. I think it would breathe new life, especially into the competitive side of the game. As you mentioned, you get a little bored, and I don't know, 343 is like notorious for this. With H2A, which was the game before Halo 5, it was in part of the Master Chief Collection, in case anyone doesn't know. It's Halo 2 Anniversary. They had 6 maps they released with at launch. They ended up releasing another map later, which wasn't a competitive map. There was only 3 maps using competitive rotation in that game, and 3 game types, or 4 game types. They had Flag, King of the Hill, Oddball, and Slayer. So they had 4 game types, but only 3 maps. That is crazy to me. That, like, for an entire year of competitive, it was only 1 year, but still, an entire year, everybody played 3 maps. That is such a small amount. I did not play Halo 2 Anniversary. I mean, I played it, but I did not like it. So I was not really playing much of anything at that time. And when I was playing, I was only playing Halo 3 on the MCC. I didn't like it. I was not a fan of H2A. It's my least favorite Halo of all time. I never felt like it felt right. It felt wrong. It just felt like a really sloppy... Didn't feel good. I don't know. I mean, that's really the best way I can put it. I don't want to, like, whatever. Whenever Halo 5 was about to come out, I wasn't even going to get it. I mean, I was convinced that 343 just can't make good content. I mean, like, after that whole Halo 4 and then to H2A, I was like, oh, they don't know what they're doing. But I do like this game a lot. Anyways, moving into it. 3 maps for that game. Now we've had the same game types and rotations since launch for this. I don't think they've removed anything from competitive. It's no Stasis Flag. They added in Stasis Flag and they removed it because it was trash. So that is the only changes we've seen in the competitive side of this game since launch. This game's been out for 2 years now. The 2-year anniversary is a couple days ago. So if not even yesterday, I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was very recent. So my point in saying all that is that, yeah, like, I definitely would love to see new game types come in. I think King of the Hill could be really good. It would be a little bit weird. I'm not sure. My problem right now is we need new maps, especially for, like, Oddball. I've had this conversation a lot on my stream when people ask, but if you want Oddball to be competitive, look at the Oddball maps in the past that were competitive. The ones that really worked were, like, Lockdown or Lockout in Halo 2. And Guardian and Halo 3. Both those maps are pretty similar. They have a lot of bridges and a lot of places to fall off the map. I don't know if you played those 2 maps, but if you have, you would know what I mean when I said they're very similar. Their layouts, there's a snipe tower, there's another big base, bunch of bridges, lots of places to fall off, bunch of cool jumps you can make. Those are good for Oddball because the Oddball meta when you're playing, like when pros play it, when you're playing at a high level, is that you basically get the ball back into, you know, a spot on the map, get your ball carrier somewhere safe, have everybody else, like, get around him and try to defend him. And after you defend him, like, whenever they finally inevitably break your setup, you know, if you go 3 dead and the last guy alive is your ball carrier, he jumps off of the map with a ball. And what that does is it resets the ball back to the middle of the map where your team has a chance to then try to play for it and get it back. So that is the meta for Oddball. And the only map I really see that would be an option for that would be the rig. There's a lot of places to fall off on the rig. And it just, you need good maps for that. You need a lot of, like, you need to be able to play the ball, because if, I know some of you guys might be like, oh, well, then that's just one way to play it. I mean, what if you didn't play it that way? It wouldn't work. And I say that because if you played it on, like, Plaza, for example, this is always the map I give an example for. If you play Plaza Oddball, and the person with the ball goes bottom left over there by where the sniper spawns, if everybody knows what I'm talking about, imagine he goes down there, and imagine you take forever, but you finally break the setup with the other team, and you finally broken it. You kill the guy down on the lift. The first thing that's going to happen is one of your teammates is going to go grab the ball on the bottom of the lift, and then what it turns into is basically a fight for bottom left. And because the ball's never coming out of there, you're never going to rotate. There's no way to play the ball, so it's going to stay there every single time. And like I said, that creates a fight at bottom left. And what that basically becomes is King of the Hill, but with only one hill, since you always want somebody bottom left and everybody else is defending it. So you need to have maps that can have the versatility to make that a possible game type. And I just don't think right now we have that. Now, I think it could easily be competitive, but we need more maps. We need better maps for that, and it could be really sick. I would love to see it. That was a very long-winded answer for the first question. But hey, it's my video. I can do whatever I want. Second question, coming from my man Wales, XX Wales 15XX, actually. It's a two-part comment, so I'm just going to show the part that had the questions. Questions. Number 1, who do you think is the best player with a pistol in the game? Number 2, who is the toughest / best FFA player you have come across? Great question. Again, why I picked it. Okay, as far as the pistol goes, I know a lot of people actually like tell me like they think I have like the best shot in the game with the pistol, and I think that's nonsense. I gotta be honest. I mean, I appreciate it. It's kind. I think I have a really good shot with a pistol, as I'm joking, but no, I don't think I have the best shot in the game. It's definitely a pro player. I think after watching a bunch of pro footage, watching scrims, consistently watching a lot of people, I have an answer as to who I think has the best pistol shot in the game. I think that it's either between, okay, I think there's 3 people. Okay, wait, 4 people. I have 4 people that I think. Yeah, 4 people. I'm gonna confidently say 4 people. That would be, okay, Snakebite. I think Snakebite has the best shot. Close contenders, Contra, who plays for Cryptic right now. Snakebite plays for Optic. Contra plays for Cryptic right now. Insane Magnum shot. Stellar, who plays for Liquid. And then, shit, who's my 4th there? I had 4 in my head, and now I've lost it. Probably Royal 2. Yeah. They all have pretty nuts Magnum shots. If not, maybe even Hook. Like, he's got an insane Magnum shot. There's a lot of really, really talented players. If you watch pro gameplay, you can see it. And then, to end this video out, who do I think is the toughest / best FFA player you come across? There's actually a two-part answer. Being that I am friends with both these guys that I'm going to say, but I mean it when I say that these 2 people, when I play them, are the hardest people to beat. I have beat both of them in FFA. They're not impossible to beat, but they're very difficult. And I would say Vetoed and Trunks. Vetoed is a fellow YouTuber as well as a streamer. You all should know who he is. And then Trunks is a Halo streamer, and both really awesome dudes. I'm good friends with both those guys. They're really cool. Love those dudes to death. Insane FFA players. They're so efficient. Playing against them. I mean, look right here. I'm a champ 20 in FFA, so like I play high level FFA. They're insane. They're so hard to beat. I mean, I pretty much don't lose whenever I play FFA, but whenever I play those guys, I rarely beat them. I mean, they're so quick to get the kills. They're always in the right spots. They just have great shots. Their movement. As far as FFA goes, they're much better FFA players than I am. And I think that one of my big reasons that I do well in FFA is because I have a confident shot. I can do well shooting people. Okay, that's going to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you submit questions down below for next week's episode. I hope you all enjoyed. My dog's like trying to chew on my chair, so I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can't chew on that. Okay, thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Yo guys, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like. If you are interested, I have a merch store. The link will be in the description below. You can check out all these awesome designs over at spreadshirt.com/proximity, where I often put up new designs all the time, so come check them out. Thanks for watching the videos again. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Take it easy. Sunday!